So Mitch, to start off, can you walk us through the early days of Rocket Phone AI and sort of what inspired you to venture into the voice AI industry?
I think there are a number of factors to that. I think with all these things, sort of like timing and planets having to come into alignment in order for an opportunity to present itself in a way that it can be sort of acted upon in a way that's going to deliver some sort of a return. So for me, it was I'd spent 11 years at Salesforce.com. I was there in the early days. I'd helped to build a business in the UK and latterly in Europe as well. And in all that time, I spent a lot of my days speaking with voice vendors, telephony vendors, all the big, I'm not going to mention the names, but all the big names that you might have heard of. And the one thing that occurred to me was that all these companies, they hadn't moved on. If you look at every other industry, all the industrial revolutions and what we see in the technology space, there's been a huge amount of movement and innovation and progression, right? So, we see in the 80s, you had these desktop computers, and very quickly they became laptop computers, and very quickly they became tablets and mobiles. And now, like the phone that you have in your pocket is probably 1,000 times more powerful than $1 million supercomputer from back in the late 70s. So, we've seen huge amounts of progress in the tech space.